You got that old shawty, you got that something. I've been out hustling with all these down niggas. I stay a while, shawty, I stay a while with you. I've been my ride, I got that something. Visions of watching you back it and dumping. So I'm on a 9-5, rise and slide. All I got is for you. I'm on my way right now. I'll text when I'm outside. I just want something, I just want something. You got that bullshit, you got that something. Me and my niggas out here, we just hustling. Tryna get something, tryna get something. Something that you got. Yeah. Something that you got. Something to show me, shawty, that you want it, shawty. You got that something, you got that something. These hoes don't know me, shawty, don't leave me alone, shawty. You know my somethings, I know your somethings. Know when you stressing for it, know when you really want it. So I'm on a 9-5, rise and slide. All I got is for you. I'm on my way right now. I'll text when I'm outside. I just want something, I just want something. You got that bullshit, you got that something. Me and all my niggas out here, we just hustling. Tryna get something, tryna get something. Something that you got. Something that you got. You got it, girl, let it go. We got it, we should let it show.
Yes, sir. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's number 3 on the top Trenta Tory track list right there. So, hopefully this surprises you guys in a good reason, or for a good reason. You know what I mean? In a good way. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if any of y'all really knew I fucked with this song, but like, okay, this is definitely my number 1 like intimate R&B track that I'm gonna play with my lady, because this song truly encapsulates how I feel about balancing my dreams and ambitions in one hand, and let me put it up louder, and my lady in the other hand. Like, dude, I love her to death, man. And right now, like I said, we're on a long distance relationship kind of thing, but she's so real for me, dog. Like, she feels like a homie at first, you know, so she gets what I'm talking about. Like, even she got her own hustle that she's trying to do, which I love that, because she's like a Miss Independent. Don't mind my voice is hurting, but either way, you know, she just had that independent mind, man. And she's just cool like that, dog. You know, so it's like she's a homie, but at the same time, like, she's the love of my life. And this song kind of like, truly like, just, what's the word I'm looking for? It translates what a relationship is like in the form of music, man. Like this shit right here. Trying to get something. Trying to get something. Something that you got, girl. Like, I take it in two different translations and meanings. It's like a double entendre. It's like to get something that you got. Basically, I look at it as like, let me get myself read up to the point where I feel like I've earned the rights to have you. Like I can take care of you, your mom, your folks, or whatever, and my folks as well. But at the same time, it's like I'm also trying to get something, you know, and something that you got going as well for you. It's like also I'm looking at you as like motivation because you hustling there too, being your own independent. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna match you right there, 50-50, like how we do it. Something that you got. So it's like there's multiple meanings for me in this song. Like I look at it in multiple ways. But obviously when it comes to Tory Lanez performance, hands down, just like in number 4, Up Fell in Love, this is another textbook track on how Tory's natural singing style is supposed to hit you. Alright, smooth and silky. That's the way it's gotta come out. You can't force fire to come out, you know, when it's naturally supposed to be water, you know. It's like you got your own element, man. It's like you're trying to burn that water up, all you're gonna get is steam. So like don't be trying to think if you're gonna produce fire when what you got within you in your soul as a singer is like the element of water. I had to repeat myself twice so that way I made that shit sound solid. But now like hands down, dude, it's like it's never been broke. He's got one of the most unique voices, and I feel like it's like you know it. You hear him sing, you know it's Tory. It's like he's that iconic. Like this singing style is so iconic. Tory doesn't even know he's sleeping on himself, bro. He finally started bringing it up in Lady of Neptune, but it's like instead of trying to go high pitch and go coarse, which sounds dry as fuck, like Chris Brown, which by the way, I'll tell you right now, both of them got similar singing styles. It's just, even though I think they're both different, like I think they're both doing themselves a disservice. I'll make a video, separate video on that, but it's like Tory, you drying yourself up there, bro. Like you gotta have some fluidity in your voice, man. You gotta have it. You know, just like an engine here needs oil, bro. You need that shit, because hearing your voice just sound rough patching. It's like hearing metal. Like that shit don't sound right, dog. You screeching rather than sounding, you know, solid. And it's just crazy. It's my mind. It's like, how you gonna think that shit is perfect for you when like what you had was so solid? Like this singing style to me is iconic, like Michael Jackson iconic. Like you know Michael Jackson, as soon as you hear his voice, boom. For me, I know Tory Lanez. I can never confuse him for any other nigga. You know what I mean? With the exception of these dudes that he signed later on, that I keep thinking is him. But that's what I'm saying though. Like, first person that's gonna come to mind is Tory. Nobody else. Like, it's just how I feel, man. Like he's got such an iconic singing style that you shouldn't abandon it and just leave it, you know, leave it be just because what? Some motherfuckers took a shit on you or whatever. But that's just personally how I feel, man. Like, Tory's dope, he's unique, and he killed it here. I forgot to bring up one more point before I go crazy. That 90s cadence shows here too. Like, when it comes to the smooth and silky delivery, he's gotta also go at a really nice tempo. A tempo where he can pace himself and let that shit just be creamy coming out, you know what I mean? That shit sounds on point, I'm telling you right now, alright? So, like, you know, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, shit like that, though, he kills it. So, I think that's why this song really just, it kind of hits me hard. Plus, this was like a fucking track I'd play a lot, too, when I was playing fucking video games, like Borderlands 2, straight up. I was playing that shit, and that snowy shit. Oh, man, dude, it felt so good. Oh, man. Especially when I was playing Maya too, because like I paused that shit would revolve around, you see fucking mountainscapes and shit. I'm like, dude, that compliments that looks so good. I was like, darn, you fucking got me imagining like that's probably what she looked like right now. All buffed up and shit. I haven't seen it in a long time, y'all, like, so I'm gonna tell you that right now. Alright, I ain't gonna tell you how long, but it's been a long time since I've last seen it. So it is what it is. Life is complicated like that. Alright, that's all I can tell you. So I can't wait to see it though. Like, this is our year. We're gonna be reunited pretty soon, and it's gonna be like our favorite track to really light up a joint, smoke, talk, chill, make some bedroom action. Like Up Feeling Love, that's the shit. Romy, I got you on that. But for me, the one that's gonna really end and put things to bed, I gotta have this song on repeat before we sleep. Straight up. And that's just how I feel. And that's why it's a top 3, man. It's in the top 3. And like there's like 2 other songs that I feel are just as iconic of a song for Tory as this one, and y'all will get to see it. Number 2 will be coming within the next 24 hours. Then after that, I'll be doing my top 25 tough cuts, out of the top Trenta list before I unveil number 1. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But with that being said, this is your boy Drew Blue signing out, and I'll see you on the next video. Deuces.